What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of the Update Corner. That's right, baby. We're doing a whole episode in the Update Corner. Also, I apologize for my absence. I realize it's been a little bit since I posted last, but I went on vacation and then immediately got the flu. Somehow, in the midst of all this, I managed to just get a regular flu. But I'm back now. I'm feeling okay, and I wanted to post something, but all of the videos I'm working on right now are kind of taking a lot longer than I expected, which is good because it means they're going to turn out good, but it also means that I didn't really have anything to post right now until I saw this whole Paul Zimmer thing going on. This whole Paul Zimmer, Troy Becker thing's been going on for a long time. I don't really know if it's ever going to end, but there's been some new developments, and it's actually very interesting. Paul has officially spoken out about the whole Paul Zimmer, Troy Becker controversy, and it will probably come as no surprise to most of you. He did a very bad job of handling it. So let's check out what he's been up to. My knees hurt. So if you're not familiar with the whole Paul Zimmer thing, I will give you a real quick refresher. Basically, there was this dude named Paul Zimmer. He sort of got kicked off musically by his fans because he was scamming people. Then he tried to come back pretending to be a 16-year-old. It didn't work, obviously, because everyone knew it was him. He stayed pretty quiet about it, eventually deleted all of his social medias. But now, he's back, and he has posted this TikTok on his official Paul Zimmer TikTok account. You can tell that it's the official account because if you scroll down, you can see all of his old, like, Musical.ly era videos. So let's check out what he posted.
You know, I'm really not one to talk about drama, but with people making up rumors to why I disappeared with this whole Paul Zimmer, Troy Becker thing, with people saying that I got banned, people saying that I scammed people. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There's just too much BS out there, to be honest, that I have to clear all this up. So I'm going to be answering these questions on my other TikTok account. I'm going to put it down here. So yeah.
Now I know what you're probably thinking right off the bat. His hair's different. Is he about to start pretending to be another different person? Like he was Paul Zimmer and then he was Troy Becker and now he's about to be like, actually guys, those two are both my evil triplet brothers. I'm actually Slim Jimmer. But no, he's not pretending to be another person. This is just how he looks now. I guess he decided to start doing his hair differently to show that he's changed. I wonder where he got that idea. So he says he usually doesn't like to talk about drama, but because there's so much BS out there, so many people are making up rumors, making up fake stories about him, he's gotta weigh in and set the record straight. So he says he's gonna explain everything on his other account, and then he points to his other account, and it's Troy Becker TikTok. So seemingly confirming that they were the same person the whole time right off the bat, which we all already knew, but it's nice to hear him admit it, that he was lying the whole time, and it really was just him. It seems kind of weird to act so bothered that people are like scrambling to come up with an explanation for the weird-ass thing that you're doing.
There's just too much BS out there.
Like, you just admitted in this video that you were lying to everyone. You made up a story, and now you're like, why is everyone making up stories about me? All I did was lie about me, and now everyone else is, like, lying about me. Like, fuck off, dude. The only one who's allowed to make up fake rumors about me is me. Okay? I'm gonna put another pillow under my knees. So he made that TikTok saying, go check out my other account. It's where I'm gonna be explaining everything. And he has since posted 6 TikToks on that account, hopefully shedding some light on everything. So let's check out the first one.
First off, before I address anything, I just want to say I honestly don't care if you believe me or not because I know who I am.
So before he even starts coming clean with everything, he wants to make it very clear that he doesn't care what anyone thinks. He doesn't care if you believe him, which is why he's made 6 TikToks trying to get you to believe him. But let's hear him out.
I know who I am. I know my truth. So if you want to take this and make more stories and rumors, go for it.
Oh, shit. Okay. I don't even have any fake stories or rumors to spread about him, but I feel like I should now because he just gave me permission. Well, okay. Paul Zimmer is a Russian spy. He's actually working for the Russian government to sow discord in our society. Also, he eats airplanes. He eats whole-ass airplanes. He doesn't eat them all in one bite. He sits down with a little bib and a fork and knife, and he eats, you know, 747s, private jets, whatever. He just eats any type of plane. Paul Zimmer eats planes. So I hope that's what you wanted, Paul. I hope that's good for you. All right, here's the next TikTok. Now, hopefully, we're gonna find out all the juicy stuff, like what's been going on. Why did he try to change his identity? Is he gonna fess up to pretending to be a 16-year-old when he's really 24? Is he gonna apologize for scamming his fans all those years ago? Let's find out.
Okay, first off, my name is Troy Becker. I'm an actor, And Paul Zimmer is a character that I created for social media to entertain and inspire people. I wanted Paul Zimmer to be like a perfect person, but I found out really quickly that perfection just doesn't exist, so I got super exhausted and depressed trying to be perfect.
What? He was Troy the whole time? Hold on. Wait. What? So Paul was never real. He was just a character that Troy created for social media. That is the plot twist of the century. But I mean, you know, what else would you expect from the cinema mastermind that is Paul Zimmer, or I guess Troy Becker. Now this is crazy. This is an insane revelation. It's pretty wild, and I hate to burst everyone's bubble, but it is not true. I mean, maybe parts of it are technically true. Like, some of the things that he's saying are technically not incorrect, but it is at the very least extremely misleading. So he says that he is Troy Becker and he made up Paul Zimmer, which actually is technically kind of true, but it's not in the way that you would think. He is Troy Becker. Legally, his name is Troy Becker, but it's not because he's been Troy Becker this entire time. It's because, according to this Insider article, he legally changed his name to Troy Becker last year. Paul changed his name from Paul to Troy Becker. But technically, he's telling the truth when he says Paul Zimmer is made up, because his name was never actually Paul Zimmer, it was Paul Gutowski, which makes sense. He would obviously want to hide that name because it sounds like a Russian spy name, and he's a Russian spy, and he eats planes. So I guess that part is like technically kind of true. He is Troy Becker, and he did make up the name Paul Zimmer, but he hasn't always been Troy Becker. He was Paul before, and he just didn't tell people his real last name. Probably he just wanted to have like a stage name for privacy, you know, he didn't want people to know his real name. So this part is like technically kind of true, and like kind of just not telling the whole truth, but it's also a big gigantic lie because he wasn't Troy Becker the whole time, and he's most certainly not 16. So he also says that he created the Paul Zimmer persona to try to be perfect.
I wanted Paul Zimmer to be like a perfect person. I found out really quickly that perfection just doesn't exist.
He wanted to be the perfect person, but he really quickly found out that perfection doesn't exist. Huh, what an amazing revelation for an adult to make. Perfection doesn't exist? It's impossible to be perfect? But I mean, look at his old musicals. It's so clear he was so close to perfection. He was very nearly the perfect human, but it all went wrong. So it took you creating a fake identity, Paul Zimmer, and making musicals and going live on Lively for years to realize that nobody's perfect? Isn't that something we all learn in like kindergarten? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way. I feel like I learned that somewhere. I don't remember where. Also, when he says that he found out really quickly that perfection doesn't exist, what does he mean by really quickly? Because aside from the fact that he posted musicals for years until he stopped, Paul Zimmer existed before that. He didn't just pop up out of the blue and start making musicals. I haven't talked about this in any of my videos because it didn't seem relevant until right now, but Paul Zimmer actually used to have a YouTube channel called Exclamation Point with his friend Danny Edge, which started in 2014. That's the earliest I can find when he started referring to himself as Paul Zimmer. And they used to post fun videos like how to tell if a guy likes you, and how to tell if you're attractive, and clothes that guys like on girls.
You can wear whatever the f you want. Cool bean.
But anyway, Paul Zimmer has existed for a while, since 2014, and only just recently started pretending to be Troy. So it took him like 5 years to realize that perfection doesn't exist. Did he really think that he was being perfect for 5 years? Like all of his old musicals were really just mwah. Ah, perfect. Wow, I never seen such a specimen. Okay, next TikTok, and this one we're gonna find out the answers to these questions. Did you scam people? And did you get banned? Which, right off the bat, I don't think anyone actually thinks that Paul Zimmer got banned from TikTok. At least I didn't. There was the hashtag ban Paul Zimmer, and seemingly all of his fans turned against him. But it seemed like that was enough to send him away, and they didn't even have to ban him. So, no, I didn't think that he got banned. But let's see what he has to say about scamming people.
Nope. Just because I've done really good on social media doesn't mean I've scammed anyone.
Okay, yes. Just because you did good on social media doesn't mean you scammed people. But you did scam people. In your live streams, you would ask for money in the form of gifts, which is already kind of a shady thing to do from children. But when you would ask for gifts, you would do it in exchange for reacting to somebody's Musical.lys or duetting somebody's Musical.lys. But weirdly, when I scroll through your TikTok account, you don't have any duets.
Also, I didn't get my success overnight, okay? It took me years. I found out really quickly that I would broadcast for 8 hours every single day. It didn't matter if it was Christmas or whatever holiday.
And according to you, you would live stream for 8 hours a day every single day, and people would constantly be sending you gifts. So I would expect that there would be like a shit ton of duets on your page, but weirdly there's none. And I'm pretty sure it's because you scammed people. If you don't believe me, there's countless YouTube videos about it. There's even ones where you can see him doing it, in addition to like calling his 8-year-old fans cute.
Ooh, Maggie, you are so cute. I was watching your Musical.lys earlier, I think. Yo, look at her. Aw, she's so cute.
Which is really weird.
And I always gave my followers everything that I promised and more.
I gave my followers everything I promised and more. I gave them more. I gave them shit they didn't even want. All they wanted was for me to respond to them or react to their Musical.lys. And you know what? I did that. And I called them cute, even though they're 8. And I put in a good word for them with the Russian government. What more do you want? So, there is all the tea. That's all of the TikToks that Paul has made explaining his antics and what he's been up to and why he's been doing it. I know what you're probably wondering though, why didn't he ever address the fact that he was pretending to be 16? That was one of the creepiest parts and he didn't even mention it. Well, I was curious about that too, so I commented it on one of his TikToks and he never responded, so I'm just gonna assume he wants people to forget about that part. But you're also probably wondering, wait, wasn't that only like 3 TikToks? I thought you said he made 6 TikToks. So if the other 3 aren't him explaining what he's been doing, then what are they? Well, since Troy Becker has now spoken his truth, spilled all the tea, so to speak, he's now back to making his regular content. Except it's not really his regular content, is it? Because he's not pretending to be a character anymore, according to him. He's not Paul Zimmer anymore. He's not trying to be perfect. Now he's just Troy Becker making the type of content that Troy Becker wants to make. So hopefully what that means is we're gonna see a dramatic shift in the type of content that he's making. So let's check out his first TikTok after he's come clean and he's really being who he is. Oh no, what? No! Please tell me he's not just making a TikTok with this old-ass joke. No! 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 Oh, actually, that's kind of cool. I like that little walk that he does. That cool little walk at the end. That was a nice addition. When you're a 24-year-old who just came clean on social media about lying to everyone, and your bae, who's also your wife, is home alone. I don't understand, did he just rent a fucking plane for this joke? This bad joke that people have been making since 2013? And this poor pilot, dude, I don't know how he got roped into making this TikTok, but he looks confused. I actually think the most surprising part of this whole TikTok isn't how bad the joke is. It's that Troy was around this plane for long enough to make this TikTok and he didn't put on a bib and start trying to eat the plane bit by bit. Okay, let's check out his next TikTok. Huh? What? So normal people sit down, take their sunglasses off their shirt, and put them on their face. And then psychopaths do the exact same thing, except they adjust their sunglasses also. I don't know how to interpret that TikTok at all. He did literally the exact same thing twice. Okay, and his most recent TikTok, which was just posted today, let's check it out. It's called When Your Brother is a Gamer. That's it. That's the whole TikTok. Okay, I think I get the gist of where this is going. How many schemes can this dude come up with to try to get back into the limelight before he's like, just apologizes? Dude, just apologize. I promise, if you apologize, I will never make a video about you again, and I hope that no other commentary channels do too. Just apologize for scamming people, own up to like being weird and pretending to be 16. Even if your content is still cringy after that, I will not make another single video about you. Unless you do something crazy like kill someone. Just, it's so weird that he keeps coming back with these like weird schemes like hey guys, I'm actually not Paul, I'm 16, so I'm just gonna start making videos on this account now, and everyone believes me, right? And now he's being like, hey guys, I was that guy the whole time, and the first guy was made up. So that's where the confusion is, and everyone believes me, right? So I'm just gonna go back to making videos, and no one is suspicious. Just own up to it. That's all I ask. Because to be honest, I don't want to come back in the update corner, alright? My knees are killing me. I've been sitting here for 40 minutes. That's how long it's taken to record this video this far. I've been sitting here on my freaking knees for 40 minutes. Just please apologize so I can stop doing update corners about this. Alright, well thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this little update corner episode. Hope you guys are doing alright, staying inside, trying to practice some social distancing. I know I am. Hopefully you guys are all taking the proper precautions, washing your hands a lot, trying to avoid going to public places, even if it's not to protect yourself, to protect those around you that might be immunocompromised. And if you guys are, you're in luck. Hopefully I'll be posting a little bit more during this period, because I know that a lot of people are going to be pretty bored. I'll be posting more on here. Hopefully I'll be posting more on my second channel too. If you didn't know, I have a second channel. So thanks for watching this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Thank you TurkeyBot 2.0 for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I get my knees surgically removed so the update corner doesn't hurt so much anymore. Bye.
This video is over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. This video is over now. So why are you still watching this?